So, looking at this situation, here's the first thing, right? I didn't agree with what he did, but I do believe he has a great heart and he is there for his kids. You know what I'm saying? Just from the post that I see, I believe he had a great relationship with his kids, and I do believe his kids love him, and the school loves him, the community loves him. But what he didn't understand, right? Yes, you want to show the world that you have great relationship with your students and you're bonding with them, and that's great. But the world don't need to know that. Who that matters to is you, your students, their families, the faculty, that little community. That's who that matters to, because you have to understand, even though you may mean well, people will disagree with you on social media and they don't know you. They're gonna go off the posts that they seen, that we all seen, right? Now, second thing, you got your school logo on your shirt. That video was viral across TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. That had over millions and millions and millions and millions of views. So you know how many people probably called the district to get you fired that disagree with that post and it was outraged, right? Now, the next thing, it's a double standard. A lot of women get their hair done by their female students. Nothing wrong with it. Once a man does it, a black man, it just doesn't go across well. Let's just keep it real. That's really what it is. Let's just keep it real. But he has to understand that before he pressed send on his video. Before he pressed send on his phone, he should have thought about that. Like, damn, how would this come across? Even though I mean well, right? He had his hands on the desk. He didn't touch him. They were doing his hair, right? He didn't do anything wrong in the video. It's just a bad look, even though he meant well. Now, 2 days later, or a couple days later, after it go viral, he gets fired. Now, also, there's other posts on his page with his shirt off, right? Working out. It's not a good look. You got kids following you. It's not a good look, bro. Then, most of the videos, you're not really teaching. So now, if you try to get hired, you're known as the teacher that's getting his hair unbraided by students. That's what you're known as. The first thing they're gonna do, and what employers do now, is look at your social media. You got your shirt off, you sitting on the desk, hanging with students, and then maybe at the end of the class, but that's all that they see. So no matter how good your demo lesson goes, it's gonna be hard to overlook that. So moving forward, and I do think he's a great educator, but you got to clean up your social media, bro. And if you're not getting your page is not monetized, and you're not getting paid for this content, bro, I don't even think it's worth it. Don't mess up your chicken because you're trying to go viral. Don't mess up and this for all teachers. Don't mess up your chicken because you're trying to go viral and get clicks and views. It's not worth it. It ain't worth it. It's not worth it. If your intent is not to monetize your content and create an extra source of income, to create businesses and create masterclass so you can make some extra bread, because teachers don't get paid a lot, then it ain't even worth it. If there's no end goal for the social media, I don't think it's worth doing it. Teachers, remember, everything is not for social media. Everything is not for social media. The bond you have between your students is between you and your students and the faculty and the families. And that's it. Everyone will not agree with what you do in the classroom. And everyone doesn't have to agree. It's not for the world. It's for you and the community. Now, if you want to make content outside of school hours, or like what I used to do, I used to make skits before the school day. The school starts at 8:20. I got there at 7 o'clock and filmed. So by the time the school day started, my content was done. And I didn't post until after work. I didn't even involve students in my video because it's too much of a hassle. You got to sign paperwork and ask for consent and block their faces out. It's not even worth it, honestly. It's not worth it. Right? We need young teachers definitely need mentors. But teachers that, I feel like, not older teachers that are a little out of touch, but like the teachers that got 5 years plus in, those need to be the young teachers' mentors, to show them the ropes. Your admin, your co-workers, the students' parents, they're all against you. They're all waiting for you to slip up. They're all on your social media. When you taking trips, you drinking, and you in the club, you getting lit, they gonna report that. The parents gonna report that. Keep your pages private. And if you are public, you gotta live a squeaky clean life, because teachers are under a microscope and then held to a different standard. That's all I got to say.